But yeah, something that people often forget about is that auto attacks do account for a fair chunk of your total DPS output. Don't walk into just walked over the crest of the hill and there was a guy there, but I couldn't sidestep quick enough. But yeah, auto attacks account for a fair chunk of your DPS output actually, even though they don't seem to do too much. So yeah, even though your skills will be your main source of damage, that can help quite a bit. Wrecked vents and a scarecrow. Oh, it's a new quest. Okay. Fences have been broken by marauding wargs. Pair that. Okay. Don't really want to aggro the boar. Don't really know what that did, to be honest. Ah, we're baiting in the wargs. Okay. By randomly putting a bit of meat on a scarecrow that we've got from somewhere. Maybe it's some of the bacon sandwiches we made from those boars. Wargs. Defeat a load of them, even though we've got a quest to do that already, but alright. Oh, hello. He's brought friends, and they actually hurt quite a bit, so I'm going to pop knives out just to be safe. And they can damage themselves. How many of them are there? This is going to be slightly worrying if they're going to constantly attacking. Stand fast, there may be more. Oh bloody hell, they're going to attack in waves of 2. This could be interesting. Right. So there should be 4 waves of 2 from what I can tell in this then. God dear. This could get a bit hit and miss near the end. I'm going to actually have to start using some of my next advanced skills in this one. Right. My health pot's on cooldown as well, which doesn't help. Okay, right, make sure I'm not going to back into the pig, since the last thing I want is attacking that as well. So I'm going to use my riddle on one of the wargs which comes around next. Or not. There may be more, but there's not more. Presumably because the other half are going to come from the other scarecrow, which makes life a bit easier. But anyway, I can still use some more advanced combos on those guys just to make life a bit easier. I'm facing the target, what's wrong? Okay. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? There you are. So I'm going to use a stun on one of these guys. Just so he's stunned, he's not attacking me, which is the main point. But it also means I can get behind him, stab him up the backside and get some positional damage. This one I'll just deal with it. There we go, he's dead. That's that one done. Cure one of the effects on me, because why not? Okay, warg pack mate. There's only one on his own. Oh, that's a bit lame. Just wasted riddle, there's only one of them. Alright. That boar's not roaring at me. Or whatever you'd call a boar's noise. There may be more. There's probably 2 coming, isn't there? Yeah, 2. Okay, so I'm going to use exploit opening to CJ one of them, which will stun it as well and I can get behind it. Just spank it as much as possible while I can. And yeah, that one's pretty much dead already, so brilliant. And then we can just deal with the last guy. Job done. Right. I hope there's not more, because I've already done 10. So yeah, presumably you could have activated those scarecrows just as easily. Fences, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 1 to my left. I am facing the target. Stop being fussy. Okay, 4, 5, and 6. Where is it? There it is. There we go, quest complete. Get some stuff. Don't really care about either of those. Okay, so what have we got left? We have to go north and west and back to the camp. So if I just take off the quests that are going to lead us back to where we get the quests. We have those two to do. Okay, so next up, I'm not going where I'm pointing. I'm going to go to Wargs of Anundir. So if I set quest guide focus, that will point us north. If I can ever get over the damn fence. Repaired it too well, and now I can't get over. There we go. Grab some branches. So we're heading downhill into this like wooded glade area down there. Now over here there is going to be a mustering horde and a camp over here, so you can summon anybody in your fellowship if you wanted to bring them over here. Probably not much point for these quests, but the reason for that is because up on that hill over there is an instance which is for level 65 plus people called Stone Height. Which I'll get around to someday, but I'm only 27 at the minute. I'm a little babby. Given that the level cap is currently 100, I've got a fair way to go. I'm already 52 episodes into this, so God knows how many it's going to take for me to get to 100. Okay, so we're basically going to that big hill over here, where all the various lines of rocks are converging on the middle. And we're probably going to get a few extra quests along the way. But yeah, if you're doing the Warg deed in the North Downs, which I'm pretty sure gives you determination, I'll just quickly check. Warg Slayer is indeed determination, so agility heavy that one. I think I've aggroed something. So yeah, if we just sneak up the top, there is a pile of disturbed earth. I think this guy's going to insist on coming near me, so... Okay, he's dead. I'm just going to remove that wound that's on me because it's inflicting a bleed at the moment. And if I take damage while in stealth, it will drop me out of stealth. So bleeds kind of ruin your day if you're trying to stealth about. Oh, he sniffed me out. I'm just going to have to fight him straight up. I don't really want to fight the pack leader at the minute because I might need him for a quest. Oh great, there's one behind me now. Right, let's quickly use this while no one's looking. It looks recently exhumed. We have to talk to a guy who is not anywhere near us. He's down to the southeast, which is kind of not the direction I really want to be going in. I'm not going to talk to that guy just now because he will give us some quests later, so I'll ignore that for now. Just take that off the tracker, which leaves us with Amon Raith. So it is possible to get through this valley over here and come into the fields of Fornost for a small gap over here. And we want to get back to hill in that general direction, so let's go. And hopefully not pull a massive mob train along the way. But I think I will grab some of this ore and stuff that I see lying around if it's not going to slow me down too much, just to make life a bit easier. There we go. Yeah, so far the North Downs hasn't changed too much since how I remember it, because it was revamped. Was it update 13 it got revamped? Recently. Silver I will definitely have. It's quite rare. Yes, it's fairly similar to how I remember. All the quests that have changed are fairly similar, like the ones we were having around Amon Raith and the Goblin Camp, which is quite nice because I've always liked the North Downs. Probably get less people questing in this area ever since free-to-play was introduced, because obviously anyone who's brand new to the game who hasn't paid any money at all or subscribed will get the Lone Lands region for free, which covers pretty much the same level ranges, so they'll spend most of their time leveling there. But I've always preferred the North Downs over the Lone Lands. It's a bit more interesting, a bit more diverse landscape, less miserable NPCs, more silver, also nice because no one's mining it. Lots of ash as well, actually. Yeah, it's got a bit more of a rich history in that. It ties more into to the established lore of Middle-earth, since it's pretty much part of the realm of Arnor, the northern kingdom of men, like the sister kingdom to Gondor. So we've got Fornost, we've got Anomenus, which we'll see not too far in the future actually, because we'll be heading over to Evendim not too long in the future actually, because we could technically start that at level 28, but I'll probably hold off until about level 30. So I think I will probably have a quick jolly back to the Lone Lands to show off Oscarif at some point, and then do a Steldin, the capital of the North Downs, which is where all the Rangers live, Aragorn's kin. And then I will probably say goodbye to both those regions and head off to Evendim, because Evendim is probably the best purchase you could make as a new player to the game for your first quest pack, because there's a lot of quests there. It's a really nice streamlined process, because that got revamped semi-recently. It was way back in update 1 technically. Yeah, it's got a pretty nice quest flow, easy quest design there, apart from the last few in the city of Anomenus itself, which can be a bit tricky to solo. I'm not going to aggro that guy. I'm not even sure if I can aggro that guy, but he's part of a quest that's pretty hard to solo, to say the least, unless you want to go man mode. I'll be going pretty much due south from where I am. Now I know that camp is going to be full of ghosties and stuff, so I think we can go up along this ridge to the left and get up along that way. Dreadful Field Bear. Ah, something on the left. Walk Scavenger, you stealthy git. So yeah, there is going to be some deeds we could technically do, mostly in the fields of Fornost. If I just quickly have a look for it, or hopefully not walking straight into something. So we're going to have. Damn it! Was that there? Did that just spawn? Because I did not see that. Anyway, the Western Ruins. I've done quite a lot of this already, actually. Quest objectives. So there's 2 leads in North Downs, Eastern Ruins and Western Ruins. It's basically to find the ruins of the region from the old Kingdom of Arnor. You're not inductioning. So I'm trying to think where they all are. I know where 2 of the ones, or 3 of the ones, I know where all of them are that are missing. Minisferun, we've already done. That'll be that one. Ost-Neuron is where we just saw that big ghost where we were running through a second ago. Amon Raith is that hill there where we were with the Stable Master. And Tamlorn is where we fought the ghost lady over in the west. So Falconer's Tower is going to be north of us. It's somewhere around the Edim Fornost. I can probably pick that up in a second actually. The Norbury Gates are the gates into Fornost, so it's around here somewhere. And Glirost will be the very borders of Evendim up around there, which will probably be the direction we approach Evendim from, although you can get to it from the Shire as well. But that'll be an easy deed for us, because all the exploration ones are pretty easy. Gives us wisdom, not really useful for a burglar, it's more for tactical classes, that one. But you can't argue with free stuff, so I will probably pick that up along the way. Um, Gurthagar Life Zapper, that's probably generic boss mob. And Roused Guardians of Amon Amron. I don't want to know why they're roused. It's a stone in the middle. I assume I've got to use that and it'll probably draw forth the boss or something. I'm pretty sure this is changed to how I remember it. What could possibly go wrong by poking an old stone in the middle of a ghost-infested ruins? Oh look! There's an angry man. He's just burped in my face. He's got a fair bit of morale. He's not hitting too bad, I guess. Yeah, I'll easily do that. And I did not interrupt that, which is probably not the best thing. Come on, finish him! He's enraged by the notion of thieves rummaging through the ancient tomb of Amon Amron. Tough. I'm a burglar. It's what I do.